Doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why the fuck did you go off? So I want to help you guys with a problem that you may be having that I was just having, and I finally figured it out. So I was having a problem making this shift fork not hit on when connected to the bottom one, and I thought these shift forks were made the exact same. They're actually not. So if you hold them in the orientation that they'll sit in the crankcase. So right here's how they're going to go in the crankcase, right? Touching together, they're both in the drum and both on the gears right there. When you take a look from the side, you notice that one reaches down while the other reaches up. Or if you got them angled the wrong way, you can see them that they're flat together because they're both going separate directions. So the one that looks like it is grabbing downwards is your bottom shift fork. So just get it in there, and there we go. And this form's a little rusty, but I think next comes the drum. And I still don't reach up far enough. It's still way too low for what I'm trying to do. We are closer. Shift shaft, which is a delightful thing to say. Now we just diagnose other problems and why this thing isn't wanting to shift. Fuck. God damn it. Yeah. You fuck. You just went up. Had it up that high. What's the problem? Something along. I'm going to take it out and see if there's something along at the bottom cycle. So when using a little bit of thought, I have discovered why my problem was of why I didn't want to shift. Simple reason, I wasn't turning it. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So when this thing's sliding either forward, let's take that off for a second. And where's the other gear that went to it there? Okay. When this thing's sliding forward and back, it has, let's just show you how these are made. So it's got these claws that go into these slots here. So I was trying to close it while the claw was on the slot, which jams it. It's got to turn a little bit, and then it falls in the gear. Now it's got a claw and it's actually grabbing that gear. So the reason it wasn't shifting right is I wasn't turning it. So now that I've got everything apart, let me show you my exact setup for how I have this transmission in. First thing, we're looking at the output side. Or no, we're actually looking at the input side right there. Should have used this gear for said demonstration. So on this end are things that come off, and this is the output side, so where your sprocket's going. You got all this stuff. Let's put it over here. Does this remove? I think it does. Yep. So you've got one of these clogged gears, or that's your, the things your shift fork runs on, followed by a large washer that holds up against them splines, and then this inner race thing, your final gear slides over that inner race thing, and then a washer right on the output, and then we'll build the other side here in a second when we get it in. So this is bad to come off that spline. So the way I like to install these is, can hurt you, but not as bad as you'll be hurting if the gear comes off. So hold the gear and then hammer it. This will, see, fuck, it happened. See how that gear falls off the spline? Hold the gear. Be careful to slowly move your finger out of the way, because it will mash your finger. And now we're going to build the input side here. It's got another shift fork, or not a shift fork, I don't actually know what those are called. So then your washer goes on after the fork groove, and another one of these little inner bearings, almost some kind of sleeve. And just take your time with these. The clearances are just about nothing on them. They're exact. followed by the gear. And input washer. This other gear, and all the thing that really comes off on this one, there's no washers or anything. It's just this gear going towards your main shaft output. So inner crankcase, not really. It goes into this little bearing in here. And you can pretty much just get this into place and wiggle till it drops in. And try to get it to go in there and seat. That goes in that Julie, just fucks off right into there. There we go. Shift drum in. I like the neutral position here. Get that one in.
You just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all.
So now that the transmission's installed, we're gonna move on to the part that I'm pretty nervous about, and that's putting the case halves on. Last time I did this, the crankshaft was very tight in there, and I'm thinking it didn't seat good on that. So I've got some assembly lube ran around this, and I'm working in winter in the garage with just a space heater. So it's not above 40 degrees out here. So this is already basically refrigerated. So am I, and so is this bearing. So to untighten it even further. That torch started. Ooh, okay, it's just really hot. Okay, yeah. We don't need any more heat in that bearing, I don't think. So if we can get this thing to seat, that'll go on. Everything seems lined up. Fuck me. In the arse. I'm so fucking stupid. Okay, this worked. Fortunately, I've got to re-split the case because I'm stupid. Oh my god, this turned into such a shit show. Welcome to the channel. That worked so well for such a short amount of time. Okay. Alright. Well, this has just went straight into the shitter. Holy fuck, okay. Mean little son of a bitch. There you go. The more astute among you may have realized this wasn't installed. So I don't think the bike would have ran super well without a crankcase gasket. Might need to clean a slight bit of rubber. And the crankshaft spins freely. Oh my god, I am so happy. Oh, sweet Jesus, yes. Yes, spin my little beautiful darling. Oh, you feel so good. Yes. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. That's just... Here we go. End all put together, and I just tightened up the screws off screen. Hope you can see everything on it. And then I'm waiting on main bearings to start putting the bottom together. I'm probably gonna have to get some kind of tool or make one, and the next video should be on the top end. I'll build that while the bottom end's still apart.